It's happening in unsuspecting neighborhoods.
It's mind-boggling just how unsafe the situation could have been.
Neighbors never saw it coming.
It was a little frightening.
Neither did homeowners.
It's amazing. It's shocking.
Vicki Guyton's house was targeted when she put it on the market last month.
I was blown away. I thought these people were smart.
Just days after it sold, a couple moved in. But this couple broke in through the back window and were illegally squatting in Guyton's empty house.
The police think that maybe they got in with the last realtor.
The couple set up camp, cooking in the kitchen, smoking in the house, and sleeping in the bedroom. Guyton suspects they even changed the locks.
My key wouldn't even go in the slot.
A neighbor spotted the duo coming out of the house one day.
My neighbor said, "What are you doing there? That place is empty."
Weeks later, deputies caught Joshua Martin and Katie Werlinger for squatting in another house. They're suspected of staying at Guyton's house and others too.
Stating that they were homeless and had reached hard times, had some addiction problems in the past, and simply just were trying to get out of the weather.
Realtors tell law enforcement it's not uncommon to find squatters in a house for sale.
If you have a home that's got the sign in front of it or the traditional realtor's locks on the doors, there's a really strong signals there's nobody in the house and nobody's going to be around.
Squatters probably thought they hit the jackpot when they found this house. The homeowners were out of town when the criminals slipped right in this window.
Apparently used a crowbar to be able to break the window and get in.
They made themselves right at home in this 2,800 square foot house.
They were drinking our wine. They were doing some cooking as well.
What's unusual about this break-in?
You can see that the refrigerator was pulled out of the wall.
The crooks stole nearly everything inside, including unique artwork and some pricey items. In all, they stole about $100,000 worth of stuff.
When I came in, the living area was mostly bare, and many other areas of the house were partially bare, and the whole house was ransacked. Probably half to 3/4 of our possessions were gone, and the first reaction was shock.
The squatters spent several days loading up a moving truck full of Robert Slepin and his wife's things. The neighbors even spotted the truck at the house, but because they never met Slepin, they didn't know anything was suspicious. The suspects pawned off some of the items and put other stuff in a storage unit.
This was completely different from anything that I have seen in the years of working here.
Carson City Sheriff's deputies just recovered most of their belongings, now scattered throughout the house. Fingerprints and other evidence the suspects left behind led investigators right to them.
Because they had used kitchen utensils and cooked and drank from different things, they left behind DNA and fingerprints throughout the entire house.
Along with receipts from stores in town and video surveillance, deputies were able to track down these four they say were responsible for the break-in and thefts at Slepin's house.
I was too trusting.
He says two things could have stopped the squatters: getting to know his neighbors to let them know he was out of town, and having a security system. He's since introduced himself next door and just bought video cameras. In Carson City, Kim Burrows reporting.